Yo guys, on today's episode we have Taneesha. This is easily one of my favorite episodes so far. And as you'll see through the episode and especially at the end, which I highly recommend you stay for, she is just so funny and charismatic. So with that said, let's jump in and I hope you enjoy the episode.
You know, I know why Aditya wanted to have you on the pod, but why I wanted to have you on the pod was to discuss a very serious matter. I felt like you crossed a line a little bit, you know, and I just wanted to discuss it with you because my culture was attacked and I feel pretty torn up about it. What is your what is your beef with gym bros? And just before, what did you think it was?
You're a gym bro?
Yeah.
Really? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So it was lockdown time and I was at my nanny's house because my sister had just come back from the US and she had to like quarantine and stuff and I didn't want to like quarantine with them. So I went to my nanny's place and I was really bored. So I was like, you know, this is funny. What if I just did it? And then I did. And that's literally how it happened. How much can I bench? Hey sweetheart, what's your weight? Do you work out? Or you dance? That's not working out. Where do you gym? Yuck. Bro, you're damn lucky you're genetically blessed. Look at your legs, bro, and look at mine. I have to work twice as hard as you, bro.
Wait, so prior to this, did you have any experience like in school doing dramatics, theatre and stuff like that? And that's what kind of put you
Yeah, definitely. Like I loved doing theatre, dance, everything in school. And then I think that just sort of translated into this because we didn't get as many opportunities. In fact, I tried to do I did theatre after school, outside of school as well.
Oh, shut up.
And honestly, I wanted to be an actor, so I used to go to Warsaw for auditions and stuff all the time, but nothing ever worked out. I think I went for 100 auditions and didn't get one. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it on my own.
What did you audition for though? Like, can you tell us anything?
Like
any of the
ads,
details?
TV shows, movies, anything.
Yeah,
Anything that came up, I was like, oh my God, I'm going. I need to do it. And I didn't get one single audition. And I was like, you know, I'm just going to do it myself. It's
Well,
fine.
I'm sure they regret it now, but isn't it a weird feeling when you go into that room and there's just like one camera and one dude or something? And they're just filming you and you have to pretend like the camera is the actor, right?
Yeah, it was like the first few times it was so intense. I think the first few times I completely bombed it. I was nervous. I wasn't saying the lines right and stuff. But then I feel like just like everything after some time you get used to it. And I was so used to rejection at this point. I was like, yeah, like I used to go there and knew I'm not going to get it and leave also quite happy ki at least I did it. Like even
You have to like go and do like a super emotional scene and then just cut. And then you're just like, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Like you're like crying your ass off and then you just like cut. And you're like, okay. Like you can't, like, do you guys not bring those emotions home with you? I feel like that would be tough as hell, bro.
If you're a method actor like myself, then of course.
Oh, yeah.
Not everyone can do that. But that's crazy. So you obviously did theatre and stuff outside of school. Were you in like in a production house or something?
Yeah, like I did do like a few plays for this company called Shamiana Productions where they had like a few plays and I never had a big role. I always had like the main girl's best friend or like one side role, but I was quite happy with it. I was like very happy to be on stage.
What was your favorite project that you were in, like as a play?
This one called Strangers in the Night by Shamiana Productions. It was about a deaf girl and I was also I was playing a deaf person, so I was her best friend and I had a very tiny role, but I think the storyline was really cute and it was like a full musical.
Oh, wow.
Did you have to learn sign language?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did have to learn a little bit, not much. But yeah, like I can say a few phrases, my name and stuff like that.
How do you feel like you're juggling like university and like making reels and like doing what you're doing?
I'm not.
You're not juggling it?
Absolutely
like,
not.
You're focusing
I
more
feel
on school or are you focusing more
yeah,
on
like
this?
when I'm here in Mumbai, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm all out. I'm going to make reels and I'm going to do brand deals and this and that. But the 20 days I'm here, I'm fully into it. And the second I'm out, I'm like, it's fine. Like it takes it takes
a backseat.
In terms of like school, because then when I'm there, I'm like fully focused on
You said you were doing advertising, right?
Yeah.
Is that something you want to pursue full time?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Like it's definitely something I see myself doing in the future.
Yeah, because then you can put yourself in ads, man. Then it'll be like, there's no casting call,
No.
it's just me.
No, okay, so something I figured out is that I used to want to be an actor, but that's not something I want anymore because I realized that I think I like being on screen and I like providing entertainment, but I don't think I'm meant to be anyone else on screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool. That's cool.
So,
I mean, I guess a lot of your audience also relates to you for you. they're not relating to you for a character, which is
Yeah.
why like you shouldn't like if you don't feel like that's you, then
Yeah, no, definitely. Which is why, like, I think I'm just like better off like doing content the way I do it because it's on my own terms. I can be myself. I don't have
Yeah.
to overthink things. And then I do want to get into like an entertainment space where I'm behind production and ideation and stuff like that. But I don't necessarily want to be the subject of it. So
that's so interesting. That's exactly what Dave also said when we asked him this question. He was like, I'm just not. I don't want to be in front of the camera. I want to
Yeah.
be part of the creative process.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a conversation we had as well. I had with Aditya. You know, what makes you like wake up in the morning and like want to rap and want to do all this stuff? He's like, I just like the production side of things sometimes. He's like, sometimes it's not even about the music. It's just about the whole back end. Obviously, it's
Yeah.
about the music.
Yeah.
But like, it's like the whole back end production side of things. Like, I see how much fun he has at like music video shoots and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's probably pretty stressful. But, you know, you guys manage it.
I wanted to mention that Taneesha was at the show like 2 weeks ago at City
City
Mall
Mall?
show.
Yeah.
And she was so sweet. Like right before I came up, she came and met me. She was like, "Oh, best of luck." I was like 2 minutes away from going on.
Yeah.
And then even when I was performing, her and Dave were like giving me the best energy. Bro. It was so sweet.
Yeah, you never go up to Aditya 2 minutes before performance. No, kidding.
My bad.
I'm
My
surprised
bad.
Aryan didn't push you off, man. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Aryan wasn't there. Aryan
Oh,
was
he
there.
was there?
He was there. He was
No,
there.
I didn't see
He's
him.
always there. Bro.
He's behind the
al-
cam.
he's
He has.
always there.
I think you even filmed her coming up
Oh.
and stuff like that. Yeah, we have
Oh,
that.
okay.
Clip. Aryan records everything.
Yeah, he's very
You know,
good.
Everyone
before the
should have
pod
an
when we
Aryan.
yeah, everyone should have an Aryan. Before the pod when we said we weren't rolling, he was actually secretly rolling the entire time.
Yeah, I know. I figured. Like, I realized.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't
No, I
actually.
feel like everything was on me. So since we started, I'm like, are we on? Like, what's happening? Because everything.
No, I'll tell
so-
you why. Because as soon as this mic is in my face, like it's just a habit to like turn. Because if I'm speaking to Aman and if you hear the audio, I'll be like, "Hey, Aman." Like so, it gets very distracted. So these guys have told me if you're speaking to Aman, speak into the mic like this.
Yeah, no, these guys were gaslighting me in the start because there's this whole like setup, and he's like talking like that, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and I'm like, "Have we started?" And they're laughing at me like I'm crazy, like I'm delusional, but no.
No, it's
So-
a habit to like for us to play with the thing and then even address camera when we're just talking to her. You know?
Yeah.
That was unnecessary.
The best way to know if we're rolling or not is if I'm speaking, we're not rolling because I'm not allowed to talk when we're rolling. I was like in my.
This is so confusing. This is so
No, because now we are rolling. No,
Um,
we let Aman out of the cage sometimes. But what I wanted to ask you was, we have an ongoing debate on the show. We ask people who come on, Taylor Swift, yes or no? Are you a fan? Are you a Swifty? Or are you like a casual listener? You can say no, it's fine.
I was like, no. I have a very complicated answer to this because
Okay.
honestly, I haven't like growing up. I really enjoyed
Hmm.
her and her music, and the thing is, I don't know enough about her, so
No,
that-
just music wise. I'm
Oh, I
I'm
like her
not
music.
I don't know anything about her either.
I enjoy her music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I wanted to know, like, for our age group when we were like 13, the hot thing was Justin
Avicii.
Bieber. No.
Oh.
Like, Avicii, bro.
There's two types of people in this world. The hot thing was Justin Bieber. And
He
the guys
was,
are hot
come
Yo,
on.
did you guys
Avicii.
go for the did you go for the Justin Bieber concert? Oh man, he was so high, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
he was because he was like he just stopped everything and he looked up at the moon and he's like Mumbai.
No.
And I was just like, what is happening? Is this a part of his act? He's like, look at the moon, Mumbai. And then
God.
everyone around us is like, yeah man, the moon is sick right now. Bro. It looks damn good, bro. It's beautiful, Justin.
Bro, at least he knew where he was at Post Malone's concert. I don't think he said Mumbai once. And at the start, he's like, I'm happy to be in India. And every time after that, he was like, it's great to be here. New place. He had no clue where he was, bro.
No,
Good job.
JID was pretty good about that on Pune. He was like, P-Town, baby. My question was, was it the same for you guys? Like, did y'all have that same obsession with Justin, or was there a new person who came in that we didn't know about?
No, No, 100%. I think everybody's had one Justin. Either you loved the guy or you hated him. So I feel like everybody's had that one Justin Bieber phase in their life.
Oh, for sure.
I'm a Justin Bieber fan.
I
Same.
loved
We're
it.
all
fucking
Justin Bieber
fantastic.
fans.
We are. We
I
love
saw,
Justin Bieber.
I came across like the video of him performing at like the VMAs or something, where he ran and there were like all these girls chasing him. And he's like this 13-year-old kid. You know what I'm talking about?
just saw this.
That's
before
yeah.
coming
So he
here.
like
Yeah.
ran and then he took off his jacket and then someone else put another jacket on him. It was crazy, bro.
I don't pay attention to him anymore. I used to like him a lot back then.
I don't think he's
though.
doing anything right
Yeah.
now.
No, he did. He did Justice last year or 2
He
years
did that
ago
music video now for
For
who did he
Holy,
do it
right?
for?
for Drake.
Yeah, for Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, Pop
Star.
Star.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a great
That was a good
video,
music
man.
video. That was funny.
That was sick because like he is the pop star.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anyone else.
He even has a
other than
line in that
Justin
song that
Bieber, like-
says, "You don't get this far without a Bieber face."
"Yeah, dude."
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, so we had Bieber and like One Direction was huge in our time.
Oh my
but
god.
I think
I love One Direction.
yeah,
Yeah,
see there you go.
Directional.
Everyone was
It's direction over Bieber.
Yeah.
For sure.
Really? Okay, so then
100%.
okay.
So then
okay.
that was your phase. Like I don't think
Yeah.
we went through the 1D phase.
No, I
No,
went through
we-
all of them. I had a Jonas Brothers, Justin
Okay,
Bieber, One
Jonas Brothers was
Direction.
fucking great,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
I've had an everything phase.
I'll still listen to Burnin' Up occasionally, bro.
Bro.
It's a great song,
100%.
right?
that album is undefeated.
I don't know
have
about
a
the
CD.
album. I just know like a few
Yeah.
songs, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
No, but we had all of these guys who were our pop stars, and our new generation has K-pop. Like that's the new,
K-pop.
that's
Oh, yeah,
the new
yeah,
boy
Yeah,
band.
I'm
I mean,
not-
and what's her name, dude? Olivia Rodrigo. She's kind of a thing.
yeah.
Yeah, but
but-
K-pop is like another level, bro.
True.
It's crazy. Like,
Like,
the
and
fans.
they have that whole boy band thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. But they've all been drafted into the Korean military, so it's
What?
like broken.
Oh,
up.
Well,
Oh, I
some
did
of
not
them.
They'll get
know
out
this.
of it.
Yeah.
Bro. If
Th-
Son
I don't
can
think
get
they
out of
can,
it.
dude.
Huh?
Sun got out of it because he won the Asia Cup.
So what did they have to do musically to
So-
be number one on the Billboard?
No, it's
They've
not
done
the
it
same,
all.
dude. Yeah,
They've
what
done it
what
all.
more can they do?
What?
I'm telling
Yeah.
you,
Done
dude,
it
they've been
all,
like enlisted
yeah.
and shit.
I want to go back to when you said that when you're here, you're focusing on a lot more content and brand deals and stuff like that. Do you remember your first brand deal and when you got it?
No.
You don't remember that?
This
I feel
is
like that's so pivotal.
bad.
you
There've
know?
been so many. It's
That
just
is
like
so
fuck.
bad.
I don't
Actually-
even give a shit anymore.
Actually, I do. I think it was I mean the first, like, I do remember that a lot of smaller businesses wanted to send me things and I was excited, but my first brand I think was Bumble.
Oh, shut
Oh,
up. That's a big one to
damn.
start
Yeah,
with.
that
Yeah,
yeah,
wow.
Bumble was my first proper brand, and it was really cool. But then Bumble never did a deal with me again, so I guess it didn't go as well as I expected it
Wait,
to.
can I ask how old you were when they did the Bumble?
18.
Okay.
You
Oh,
have
yeah.
to be 18.
You have to.
Yeah,
yeah,
of
Yeah.
course. You
assuming.
can't
Yeah, yeah.
put a
Yeah.
minor on as the face
Yeah.
of Bumble, bro. Like,
I was like, maybe that's why they didn't like
Yeah.
redo anything.
Yeah.
But what was it like? They asked you to just shout out the app or something?
No, they made me make like a video for it when I was still in the States. And I think it was just, I was really irritating about it because I didn't know how to do a brand, like a proper brand deal. And, you know, I was new like with my management and stuff. And it was just very confusing. And they were also like a little bit like this thing about how they wanted it to be. So it was not the best, but it was still very cool. And when I got the money, I was like, oh my God, this is so real. But yeah.
No, that's just a great feeling. And speaking of Bumble, this actually leads into our next segment perfectly. So this segment is brought to you by Pursue Hot Seltzers. What's that flavor that says Pursue Love? Strawberry and Rose.
Hey, shout out Strawberry
That's Jay's
and Rose,
favorite.
man. It's great.
And we wanted to ask you for 5 red flags with guys and 5 green flags that you look for.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
5 red flags, 5 green flags. Okay. I'm not gonna like say it in that. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
not
gonna
in-
Yeah,
just,
you
I'm-
can
I'll try.
Say
okay.
whatever.
You can make a statement. We can decide if it's a red flag or a green flag.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Smells bad.
That's a green flag.
Green flag for sure. dude. Like,
No, I feel you, bro. Smell is the worst.
because you can't be
thing.
around them then.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
you're just not gonna
No, and
want to
it's-
spend time with them.
It's also, no, if you look at it deeper, it's also a matter of like being able to maintain yourself. And if you can't maintain yourself, how are you going to maintain this relationship?
Oh, shit.
Oh, that. Oh, okay. I just.
That's some
okay,
good
yeah,
insight
yeah,
for us.
Yeah, no, like, come on, if you can't put deodorant in the morning, then
How you gonna
Yeah,
send me
yeah.
my good morning text? Like you don't put the
No,
on
good morning text though is a definite red flag. I do not want to wake up to some good morning jar or something. I'll smack you across the face.
Yeah, bro, that shit's mad cringe, man. Good morning text. Okay, so we have good morning text and bad smells. What's the third red flag?
Okay, I feel like these are like really superficial. I should think of
No, no,
something
no,
a little
No,
bit.
it's okay. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Then I think it's also like how like their relationship with their parents. I feel like if they're like I've seen some like guys or girls who are like a little bit mean to like their
Oh.
parents, and I don't like that. Like I don't appreciate it. I wouldn't say it's a red flag because I don't want to judge someone else's relationship, but I'm very close to my family and I look for that in
Of
the person
course.
I'm gonna be with. And then
That's a great one, actually. Like, super understated, but it tells you so much about the person. bro.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe their parents are dicks. I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know, I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like I think a lot of us have a good relationship with our parents. I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of people don't.
Don't.
And it's not necessarily their fault.
Yeah.
So like, you know, the parent hating comes with some kind of a
Of course.
No, I
barrier.
think to some extent all of us have a like love-hate relationship with our parents. But I feel I'm not talking about in that situation. Now, if your parents are horrible to you, I get it. But that's what I'm saying. In my experience, I have seen people who are just unnecessarily like very rude or dicks to their own parents.
Yeah, okay,
and it's, like,
unnecessarily it's
yeah.
fine. Yeah.
And okay, like not just parents in that case, just to anyone around you. Like I don't like
Dude,
when
You know, like
waiters, when they're bad to waiters.
exactly
Fuck them.
exactly like how you speak to people around you, no matter like where they are, who they are, where they're from. I feel like if you can't treat people around you with respect, then there's obviously some sort of complex in your head, and that doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
Like I feel like respect is a big thing. So then there's that, and let me think. I need
don't-
to think of one more red flag, right? Fine.
Let's switch the green flags.
Okay,
Give us
let's-
3
Yeah.
green flags.
Okay, green flags. What's a good green flag?
can't text you good morning, I guess. Like
I like someone who's like focused and has goals. Like so when you're like if I see someone and he's smart and he's passionate about what he's studying, or he's passionate about something, I don't know, I find it very attractive.
Of
For me, it's
course.
like, okay, that's nice, that's hot. Then there's I do like, not that this is a green flag or red flag, but I do like guys who are a little bit more comfortable in their femininity. Like I think that's important to me. Like if I like want to do something fun like face mask, or maybe like try out a little bit of makeup on him, or like put nail polish and stuff like that.
He's
I'm-
on your wavelength, bro.
I could see Aryan laugh.
Yeah.
Bro, everyone looked at me when you said that because I've done that shit with my girlfriend. Like we've done
man.
face masks and shit.
Yo, I've painted your nails before.
Green
Aditya
flag,
got fucking
green flag.
pissed at me for
Oh,
doing
green
that shit,
flag.
bro.
Listen.
Aditya got
this is
like
the context of this,
legitimately
okay?
angry that I started painting
no.
your nails, bro. Like
We were-
he was like, "How can you fucking
J.
do this, bro?" Like,
We would gone for a boys' night out, okay? We're like 5-6 whiskeys deep. Like the whole night is gone. We've gone into like, you know, real deep conversations. We come back to someone's house. These guys are just sitting on the bar and painting each other's nails, bro. I was like, there's a time and place. Like, do this. I don't mind.
We
dude.
can-
Don't
edit-
be a hater, Aditya.
Yeah, oh,
like,
dude,
don't be a hater.
do you know this about Aditya? He is the ultimate hater.
Yeah.
He will take anything and just hate on it. It doesn't matter what it is.
Red
It
flag,
could be
red
like
flag,
it
red
could be
flag.
like a puppy. He'd be
Red.
like, "Damn, that puppy's looking at me weird. Like, fuck that puppy, dude." Like, you got a problem?
No,
with
I'm
me,
just
little guy?
I'm
Like,
extreme. Like if I like you, I love you. If I don't like you, I hate you.
and you
Fair
don't like a
enough.
lot of people.
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of things.
Fair enough.
Even last night, like the drunker he gets, the more flagrant he is with the hate. Like usually he can mask it under his like
Yeah.
personality, but when he's drunk, it just all comes out. He can't control it, dude.
Drunk words are sober thoughts.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, and then my last one, I just figured it out like while we were talking. It's the way he is like with me and around his friends at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a big one. I'm not the most like PDA type of a person, but I do appreciate like a little bit of like, you know,
I feel like
reassurance
guys suck
and, like,
at that. Like when they're around their guy friends, they just don't want to show their significant other love or like whatever.
Yeah, I don't necessarily
Yeah.
like that. I mean, I'm not asking for too much, but just a little bit
Yeah,
of
of
like, just
course.
be considerate of the fact that I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
What
those
if they
are
like
my
switch up? Like when they're with you,
what I
it's
don't
different. And
like.
you know.
No, so of course, like when we're together alone, I wouldn't want to act like that in front of other people as well. But I'm just saying, like, slight like consideration for the fact that you have got your like girlfriend out maybe with your guys or with your other friends, and because it might be a new environment for me or the person you're with. You do
Yeah.
have to be a bit more
Yeah,
considerate.
we were speaking about that. Like, especially if I'm sure, like, if you bring someone to like an event and there's all your close personal friends who you've known for years,
yeah.
and then you kind of just like leave like your significant other just
Exactly.
to like fend for themselves, sit on
Exactly.
the opposite side of the table.
Fair.
It's
Even if
intimidating.
you try
bro.
and include, like, if you include them, but all you do is like make inside jokes and stuff, that's so off-putting, bro.
Yeah,
Because it's
it
like you're
is.
not including me.
It is.
It is off-putting,
definitely.
but if you do include the person, then like, you know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
make all the inside jokes, but then
But
okay,
you gotta explain the
You
inside
gotta
jokes.
explain
that's
it.
exactly what I'm saying. But just
that's fair.
explain it so
Yeah,
that the
yeah,
person's
yeah.
like, oh, okay, fine, yeah, that's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
So that
I mean, it ruins comedic timing to be like,
You can explain it like after the joke is done. You can be like, "This is why it's funny. His girlfriend broke up with him in the 6th grade, and we still make fun of him about that."
So we looked at your YouTube channel. One of your most popular videos is asking boys questions that y'all are too uncomfortable to ask. So we asked our listeners to send in questions that they are too uncomfortable asking girls.
Oh.
And we have a few of them here for you.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Production.
guy.
The whiteboard
Whoa.
out, dude.
I want you to
Okay,
read
let's
this
clap
one
for the
because I'm
whiteboards.
not gonna
Let's
ask
clap.
it.
Let's go, guys.
I don't know who asked this. Okay, I'm just reading. I'm just the messenger here. Why aren't women direct?
I mean, a lot of us are very direct. A lot of us sometimes aren't. I mean, with that way, I could say a lot of men aren't direct either in my like experience. So I think people are complicated. I think to be
Yeah.
like, why aren't women direct? Bro, ask the woman who's not direct. Maybe then she'll be direct with you. Maybe then she might just be direct with you.
You know what? Just completely off topic. Have you stopped doing skits because like you just don't have the time? Because I found them funny as fuck. So like, do you just not have the time to do them anymore? Or are you trying to actively distance yourself from that content?
No, I kind of. It's. The thing is, if I'm being completely honest, I just don't know how much I'm feeling it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was considering doing a skit on how, like, American people treat me. So.
Oh, you
You
It's
should,
not. Yeah,
dude,
it's
you
not
should,
something
you
I'm
should.
completely opposed to. Definitely gonna
Yeah.
get back into it soon. I just haven't been feeling it lately because I've
Do
been
you
so
tell
tired
like
with
when you
everything.
meet people there? Do you have like a separate Instagram that you show them, or you just like fuck it, this is my Instagram?
No, I do have like a private account that
Okay,
I show
okay,
people
okay,
that I meet
cool,
for the
cool.
first time over there, and then, but people find out. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you
not,
just
Yeah.
kind of search it and you're
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
What's the first thing you notice about a guy?
First thing I noticed about a guy, I think his smile, if he does smile, or maybe his hair.
I'm
If he
sure
does-
he smiles.
I would hope
Yeah.
he smiles.
Dude, I've met some Kharoos people in my life.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No, I think either hair or smile.
Hair? Yeah, hair's a big one, man. I love how hair's the only thing that guys will go get done like every week. Because we have nothing else, bro.
Yeah.
What else do we do?
Yeah.
Sorry, is that a
No, nothing. Like I'll go to Precious all the time, and I'll just like see Aditya like with Allow, like his barber, and he'll just be like, "Yeah, Allow, then just touch me up a little bit just on the side. I just need a mid-taper fade." I'll do the exact same thing with my barber right next to him.
Mid-taper fade. Does fashion sense matter?
To me, no.
No, not at all.
No, I mean, if you're comfortable in what you're wearing and it shows, I think that does it. I don't really
Okay.
care what
Yeah.
you're wearing then. Yeah.
Good answer. What's the best way for a guy to open... What kind of question is this? What's the best way for a guy to open a conversation with a girl in person?
I think for me, so my trick is that I think it's kind of basic, but I start with like, what are you doing academically? What do you do for work? And then, you find common things from there on. And
Thoughts on facial hair? What's the perfect length? What do you like? Do you not like?
dude, this is the thing. Everybody constantly asks me like, what's your type? Physically, this and that. But I feel like if you've seen any of the guys I've dated, none of them look alike. So again, it's like I think facial hair can be really attractive on someone who can carry it out. But yeah. But also someone who can carry it out is subjective, and it's all
Yeah,
relative,
of
and you
course.
never know really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Jay carries it really well.
Yeah.
Thank you, my man. I think your beard is spectacular as well, dude.
The mid-rise fade. Okay, and last question. What's your biggest ick in a guy? Like the thing that turns you off the most?
Smells bad.
Smell.
Over smells bad or morning text, which one? Okay, let's
Smells
say
bad is worse because
say
if I
he's
like
really
a guy
nice.
enough, no, that's the thing. If I
Okay.
like a guy enough, then maybe I could do it. Like I could look at a good morning text and be
you're
like,
just like,
okay,
oh, okay,
fine,
he's
that's
sent me a good morning
sweet,
text.
fine, like okay, fine, but never bad. So.
Let's do an ick that's like a pet peeve, like an unreasonable
What if
ick.
he's
Like
really nice though?
I like Aman's question.
no, like smells bad. Everyone's gonna be like, okay, if you smell like, okay, let's
Yeah.
not. But what's something like is like a regular thing someone does, and it's like that just doesn't work for me.
Huh.
Like, loud chewers or, stuff
No,
like
I
that.
don't think I actually.
People
haven't
who
thought of
sing rap songs. Like people who sing rap
Hi,
songs.
bro. Like,
No.
what do you-
Like people who sing rap.
Like, can you give us an example of how
Like
they do it?
give me like a rap song, bro. Like
Drop the word. I got ice in my veins.
I
bro.
got ice in my veins.
Who does this, bro?
Dude, there's a lot of people who
There's
sing
no
rap.
one
It,
who
it
does.
just like, oh man, it just like really annoys the hell out of me.
I know
dude.
something that annoys you
What?
is when people try and sing a song, but like they aren't singers, but they do it
but-
really like
Like
spectacularly.
over the
over the top.
Like I honestly like I love it when people sing around me if it's just like fucking whatever. But if we're in like a group and like there's a song coming on and you're legitimately trying to do a karaoke with that song, I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
It's funny because when you're sitting in the car and this song comes on and you're trying to listen to the song, but all you can hear is the sound of this person's voice,
Oh,
and I'm
man.
like,
And see, I don't
Bro.
like look, if Burnin' Up plays right now, we're all gonna jam, right? But like
Speak
if
for
Aditya
yourselves,
then
yeah.
starts what do you mean speak for yourself? It's a
No,
bang.
I don't-
Okay, sure, whatever. If Aditya legitimately starts going like burning up for you, baby, I'd be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's that face, bro, that they
Yeah,
make.
like
It's
just
that,
why are you closing your eye like burning up for you?
on the contrary, though, I do like guys with a little bit of passion. Like I think
No,
it's
that's
sweet.
no,
that's-
bro,
I
that-
think it's
that
sweet.
is not
And I-
passion.
No,
That
and
is
I
not
also I
passion.
have a thing for singers. Like
Okay.
I love singers.
But,
Like if you
I'm
can
talking
sing,
about
I'm like,
no,
oh my god.
if you can sing, fantastic.
Then do it. I feel.
But do it on your own time, baby. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we're all, if we are all
Fair
chilling
enough.
here right now, listening to music, and you take it upon yourself to rise to the occasion and just start singing your heart out, I'll be like, it's a little too
It's
personal.
fine.
for
I
me,
think
my
it's
man.
fine. Aditya, do whatever you want.
No.
yeah, bro, I feel personally
No,
attacked.
man, no. That's why I said
I
people
don't.
who
Because we
sing it,
literally
dude.
had a karaoke night yesterday, bro.
But see, that is situational. You are supposed to do that on karaoke night. That's what I mean.
Okay.
That's the whole thing.
So yeah, do you have one of those? Like he hates singers.
Sorry, I was just I just
Shit,
felt
I didn't
strongly
think of
about it.
I think maybe when okay, this is very petty, but like when I'm excited about some drama or gossip or even a TV show and they're like ultra like diplomatic about it, I'm
Yeah.
like, no, like feel something, like
Yeah.
say something. And a lot of people don't like actually don't have a problem with this, but I do. I'm like, no, like if I'm giving you some drama, some gossip, don't be like,
Yeah, of
like,
course.
I don't care for all
Have you
this.
seen
I don't
White
care if
Lotus?
that-
Have you guys seen White Lotus?
no, but I'm
You
supposed to
haven't?
start. Like
Dude,
I've heard it's so good.
Fantastic. It's fantastic.
Aman did a bunch of research, and he told me that one of the reasons why you feel that you aren't making content like you used to is because of fear how people are going to perceive it, laziness, and the expectations that people have. How does one get over something like that?
So honestly, I don't think I've gotten over it like completely. I think more than like fear of people thinking things and all that, I think that's like come down a little bit. And I think laziness has taken precedence because I'm like very lazy when it comes to content. But also at the same time, I think now it's also about like studies and stuff. Like honestly, when I'm in college and I'm in that environment, like it just so happens that I'm so into it that I don't want to. And the thing is, I also switched my major a little bit late.
Oh,
So-
what were you
gotta
studying
You gotta
before?
make up the credits
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly. So I was doing film and TV before, which was a lot chiller than advertising. And then I decided that okay, like halfway through, I was like, okay, no, I actually want to do advertising. And then to
Yeah.
make that switch was to have extra credits and extra work. So for me,
Yeah.
it was like I got to do this first.
Yeah.
So I think that's also something that came in the way. But with expectations of people and stuff, I think the more happy you are with yourself, it starts mattering less what other people think. Specifically, other people like who don't know you personally. So
It's so interesting that you wanted to switch out of film and TV, and I'll tell you why. Because my first 2 years of college, I was doing a very, very music intensive course. and I would spend 8 hours just doing music, and then when I came home, I didn't want to work on it anymore.
Yeah.
Is that the same feeling?
Very similar. I think it was very similar because in film, like, we literally had to work with cameras and we had to work with, creation. We had to work with, like, writing scripts and stuff. And then by the time I was done with that, and then to come home and do the exact same thing I was like, there's
Yeah.
no way. But I also think more of a reason for me not, like, taking up film like more seriously was also that film was, like, my favorite thing. Like, I was a very, like, film, I guess, oriented person. Yeah, whatever. But I enjoyed films. I loved, like, the stories, and I was very passionate. I was, that really, what is the word? Why am I forgetting words?
Oh,
You know the-
Cinephile. That
No,
was cool.
what is the I was that
Antisocial?
pretentious film person who was like,
Oh, like Aditya, like
yeah, literally, I used to watch all these, like, classic films. I used to be like, yeah, watch this. Have you watched this? It's some good film. Like, you don't know what you're watching. I used to be that person, and then
I still am.
Iron Man 2008. You haven't seen that? Is it?
yeah. So then I went behind the camera, and then just getting into the process and, like, knowing how things work. I could never watch a film the same way, and then that's when I was like, maybe I'm ruining film for myself if I actually try to make a career in it. So
Yeah,
I was like, let's
fair
not.
enough.
do
I know
that.
Aman has a really
No,
interesting
It's so
story.
funny
about
that you
this.
said that because so I did film. I was at film school, and most of my classmates were like bro, have you seen this, like, Icelandic death metal film? It'll change your life. And I was like, and they used to, in every class they ask you, oh, what's your favorite movie, right? And everyone's giving these fucking intense answers. And I'd be like, oh, I like the Lego movie. And then by the end of it, I think a lot of people just got used to that. And then what you're saying about ruining films is, like, now when I watch a movie, well, this always kind of used to happen, but now when I watch a movie and there's one edit that's off, or there's, like, one shot that doesn't fit the 180 rule or something, instantly I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
literally.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
second they switch to the other side, I'm like,
Yeah.
why did you do that?
Yeah.
Why? And, like, it's like, but I ruin it for myself because I used to watch films for fun, for entertainment, and now I've become so, like, critical of every little thing. Even if the light changes a little bit, I was like, see,
Yeah.
they fucked up. Like, look at that.
But let's
And-
get into that, dude. Like, what is your favorite movie, or like your top 3 movies?
oh shit.
It can be
I
films.
hate
Now
you
you
they
said
can-
you're a
asked me this.
cinephile,
They
you're going to
can-
be judged
No,
hard.
they can-
Yeah,
for
no.
this.
Dude, so when we did
I have a
this,
fake answer and a real answer.
No. Give you a real answer.
when we did this, I said Kung Fu Panda, and I got a lot of shit for it. But if you've gone back and
You
watched
didn't
Kung
get
Fu,
any shit for it, bro.
not
Everyone
from
agreed
you
with
guys,
you.
I got a lot of shit. Like, I got people texting me like, Kung Fu Panda, bro. I'm like, go watch it. Go watch Kung
It's
Fu Panda.
amazing.
It's a great movie, man.
No, so genuinely, my favorite movie is also an animated one. Have you guys watched Big Hero 6?
Yes,
No,
of course.
I haven't.
Great
I haven't.
movie.
I heard
That
it was-
is my favorite movie.
Yeah.
Like, I
Great
think
movie.
that is such a good film. And then I think otherwise I really liked, which film did I really like? I really liked the thing is I don't have a favorite, but I don't know if you guys have seen Dead Poets Society.
Oh,
I
I
haven't.
have. It's great.
Yeah,
yeah
I
yeah.
really like
Yeah,
that.
I'm
It's
a
Robin
huge
Williams,
Robin
right?
Williams
Yeah.
fan, dude.
Do you guys feel that there's two kind of pools of people? One who like Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, all that stuff, and
Yeah.
then one who doesn't.
Yes, I agree, but I feel like the people who don't actively try not to. Like, I feel like you guys actively
You
don't.
guys.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
You guys.
You guys. What do you-
He's talking to me, not you.
Aditya.
Yeah.
do you like Game of
I love
Thrones
Game
and all
of
that
Thrones.
stuff?
I
So
love
I thought
it.
they ruined the ending.
Yeah,
but it
No,
is
no,
what
no.
it is.
That last season didn't happen. I don't even know what you're talking
You know
about.
why
Like,
that
I don't
happened,
even-
right? Because they got offered like a Disney role for like a Star Wars trilogy, and HBO offered them
directors.
another season, and they were like, no, it's okay, we'll wrap up right now. And then they did such a shit job that Disney didn't want them anymore, so they were like, no. we're
Also,
getting
George
rid of
R. R.
you.
Martin didn't write
Yeah,
that.
they
part,
hadn't.
bro.
They went past the books.
No,
Yeah.
they did, but they
That
had
was
to.
the big
They had to
thing.
close the season up.
I don't know why, dude. I have a damn hard time liking fictional movies, TV
Yeah, I know.
shows, everything.
You don't like the world of like Harry Potter?
Okay, I have a good reason.
Have you
for
tried?
this.
Have you?
Of
Yeah,
course,
have you tried?
Let
What
me-
have you
have
tried?
I've tried all these Harry Potter games.
Straight up, bro. What have you actually?
Yeah, of course.
You have.
Let me give you my rationale, okay?
Magic doesn't
Any
exist.
driver story is conflict and resolution, like a problem that needs solutions, right? Do you agree with me on
My
that?
brother Voldemort is
Listen
like,
now, listen.
Let
Let
him
me make my point.
I mean, I see what you're saying. Not always.
Huh, then
but-
let him
Okay,
let him
so
say it.
in any fantasy world, you can always create a solution to your problem. Like if you look at Finding Nemo, what was the last scene? You flush the fish down the toilet.
I can't
ends up
believe you're
back in
hating
the
on Finding Nemo
no,
right
it
now.
ends up back in the
Bro, you don't
ocean.
have to get personal.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Like-
she just said she didn't want to get political, bro. You're bringing up Finding Nemo right now, dude.
You don't.
But
you
you
don't
agree,
get
like you can just create the solution in fantasy. In real life, we abide by the rules that we all ascribe to. So like gravity, social norms, those are all rules that we understand.
Okay, one of your favorite movies of last year was Everything Everywhere All at Once All the Time,
Unbelievable
24/7,
movie.
right?
I've got-
Was that fiction? Was that not fiction? Was that not like a time travel kind of
Yeah.
thing? So it's like
Yeah,
so
okay.
that
So it's
my-
like hypocrisy then.
yeah, my
So it's just a personality trait for him.
I
Like,
guess,
just a
I guess.
hater, bro.
Yeah,
He's a
like-
hater. It's a big part of his personality. Is just like Harry Potter, dude. Fuck.
No, but a big part of all of these fantasy worlds is you establish new rules and then you have to abide by them.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
exactly.
That's
Creating the
true.
rules.
Yeah, bro.
But
I'm
that's
not
what
creating the rule,
creativity
bro.
is.
Yeah.
I agree with you guys, but I just don't.
Bro, guys,
Like
can I
why
just say,
did like there were 7 Harry Potter movies with the same antagonist? Like I'm telling you, it's not that easy. You can't just make up a solution.
It's
It's
crazy,
hard.
bro. Can I just say as well? You a Harry Potter fan, right?
So
Are you not a Harry Potter fan?
So no, so I'll tell you what. I tried to read the books. Okay, maybe maybe
okay.
I'm not much of a reader. I didn't enjoy reading the books, and then I
haven't
grew
read
up.
the books.
I grew up, and then I watched the movies, and I really loved them.
Yeah,
so.
same. I grew up watching the movie. I didn't even read the books.
Okay,
It's
fine.
fine.
Fair.
The author's
Uh,
cancelled anyway now. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, she is,
She
dude.
is
That's whack.
cancelled, yeah.
But
It's the first book I ever read. That's what got
Oh,
me into all of
really?
this.
Oh, damn,
yeah,
dude.
was the first Harry Potter, which is sad now that she's
but
become
like,
that
isn't
person.
it
but-
weird that like these dudes for like half the movies are trying to kill these guys, right, with like a curse, and the other dudes are trying to disarm them.
That's because your
Like,
hero is
the
not a
curse he's
killer,
sending
bro.
back.
Your hero
But like
is
they're
not a
just gonna
killer.
pick up the one, kill you again.
But your hero is not a killer, right? The whole point is it's the hero's journey, right? And
I guess.
good guys don't
I
kill,
guess,
quote
I guess,
unquote,
I
right?
guess. Yeah.
Like Batman doesn't kill.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably does by beating up these dudes, but he, you know.
Dude, he puts them into like,
Like-
lifelong debt, bro. Like it's like your hospital bill is like
Yeah.
50,000. You will never recover from this, dude.
But Batman doesn't kill.
I never understand superhero movies like with that logic because I feel like they're the good guys, they don't do anything. But even in their fights, there's so much destruction. I'm sure so many people died, but we just don't acknowledge it. Like it's like shut up, nothing
You
happened.
know, there's so much of a concern about that they made a movie about collateral damage with superheroes. It's
Shut
like-
up. What's
like
it
that's
called?
Wait, what
like
is it
Civil
called?
War. Like
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Marvel Civil War movie was about
Uh-huh.
the destruction that these. Because at some point you got to be thinking like they're
Yeah.
destroying cities over here. Like
Yeah.
1-2 people must have died. Right? Like-
Even
That's the
even
thing.
Batman versus Superman was about
oh
Bruce
yeah,
Wayne being
yeah,
pissed
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
Taneesha, something we ask all our guests is, what is their most controversial opinion?
Oh man.
Do you have
I knew
one?
This was coming. Actually, I probably should have prepared for this, but I didn't. Let me think. What is my most controversial opinion?
It can be, very stupid.
If I'm
Yeah.
being completely honest though, I don't have that many controversial.
come
Even
on,
if you
bro.
even
Cop
if you
out.
don't like apples.
Yeah,
or
that's a
something. Like,
controversial opinion.
if you
Fine,
don't like apples.
I do have one and I'm passionate about this. Ketchup is disgusting. Like cancel me for this if you want. I think it is the
I'm on board.
most I think okay, I'm not one to call food gross, but it's gross. Like
It is.
It's like tomato soup in a bottle.
it's not
It's
tomato
not.
With
soup
added
is
It's like a
good.
sugar.
smoothie. It's
Tomato
like a-
soup
yeah.
is good.
Okay.
Ketchup is bad.
I feel
Ketchup
like he
is
likes
so
ketchup.
bad.
No, I love
For some
ketchup.
reason.
This
Yeah,
is
I knew
this
it,
is such
dude.
a Taylor Swift
He
moment.
has that.
Yeah.
He has that like.
He's the guy who likes red Lays and shit.
I love
bro.
red Lays,
Yeah,
dude.
That's-
yeah.
Shit's fire.
See, red Lay's fine.
No, that's hypocrisy. Right
Ketchup.
there. It is literally.
Dude, I
Red
know
Lays is
someone.
Lays dipped in ketchup.
You
Yeah.
know
Like-
Soumya Luna,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I
yeah,
know
of
someone.
course.
She takes banana chips and dips them in ketchup and
Yeah,
eats them.
so-
And for me, it's like.
That's whack. No, that's a bit weird. I think that's
No,
whack.
Although I'm a
People eat
hypocrite,
ketchup with
I'm a
cake and
hypocrite.
shit,
I'm a
dude.
hypocrite because there's only one thing in the world that I need ketchup with, and it's a hot dog.
Ooh,
Okay, that's okay. Though.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Like,
fine.
that's
ketchup
my
has
only-
its
But
moments.
people who just have ketchup with like no remorse, like ketchup on everything.
People
Ketchup
put
on
ketchup on
pizza.
pizza.
No,
Fuck
see, I'm
off.
not like that.
You know what,
guys.
dude? I spent an entire summer with my cousins in Montreal.
They
You know?
converted
And
you.
And they started putting ketchup on pizza, and I was just like, you guys suck. And then 3 weeks later, I was out by myself at 2 a.m. getting ketchup for all the boys because we'd ordered pizza and there was no ketchup. And I was like, how can we eat this without ketchup, guys?
Bro, that's gross, man.
Dude,
You're a man
trust
of
me.
weak principles. I would never.
Dude, trust me, I was just like indoctrinated immediately. It was
Bad.
crazy.
That's bad. Tomorrow he'll come up to us and be like, I eat pineapples on my pizza. Like, I don't trust you anymore. I don't trust you.
Like,
Something
it
that
is
we
what it
haven't touched on yet, Taneesha, is the fact that you also have a podcast of your own.
Yes.
Not a lot of episodes out, but talk to us about that, please.
I mean, I started it. Okay, so the thing with... Okay, basically my other content is very, like, happy, like, bright, and it's, like, me enjoying myself and stuff like that, but I never really get down to, like, other stuff that, you know, when you... Okay, like, for example, when you go to college, there is a sense of, like, feeling lonely and stuff like that, and I never really touch on that, and I know a lot of people in my audience are experiencing that as well. So that's why I started the podcast, to get a little bit more, like, real about things.
Yeah.
And just to find, like, a place where, like, I can say relatable things and not think so much, and people can, like, you know, resonate with that to an extent. And I think that's why I started it, because I felt like a lot of my content was just getting so, like...
happy.
Yeah, like...
Maybe
and
like
for me-
superficial, like you just see the top of it, you don't get to know the
Exactly,
person.
exactly. And that's why I felt like it was important to start that podcast, because, okay, forget other people, even for myself, it wasn't fulfilling to do the content I was just doing. So that podcast was a bit of like an outlet for me to just talk about things, my feelings, etc., whatever.
Did you have any like initial podcast inspirations? Because I know when we started this show, we had like a model of who we were trying to like emulate to a certain extent. Did you
Yeah.
have anyone who you kind of like
Actually,
modeled it after?
no, I never even listened to podcasts.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it was never a thing for me. Like, the only time I really got into podcasts was crime podcasts. And that's true about me now as well. Like, I love crime podcasts, but I would never listen to any other.
I've heard about crime pod. What do they just tell you about
They
the
tell you a
murders?
story.
Yeah.
Like,
And then they like wrap it up. It's like a short
It's
story,
really
essentially.
cool, bro, because they
it's-
add like sound design, like, you know, when they're walking
Yeah.
in the middle of the street, there'll be
Yeah.
like these
Damn.
noises. It's
Exactly,
really
and
cool.
some of them go really into the story, and they interview the people and stuff and how
Are
things
you one
went
of those
down.
people who watches like the psycho killer stuff?
I
on
love
Netflix?
crime anything.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
watch Criminal Minds, but that's about it.
Criminal Minds did that for me. I
Yeah,
started
yeah,
with
yeah,
Criminal
yeah.
Minds, and then that hooked me onto everything
yeah.
else: horror, thriller, love.
I had a few questions for you. Firstly, what's your favorite true crime podcast?
A crime junkie.
Okay. And then secondly, this is sort of off topic, but you've sort of mentioned your relationship with your fans. What are your best and worst fan interactions in person?
In person?
Yeah, because we've had a few guests on talk about, you know, suddenly going from, you know, not being
Yeah.
noticed to everyone coming up to you.
Yeah.
How have you dealt with that?
I think that happened with me with COVID, because I started in COVID, and you know, all the followers came in during COVID and stuff, and I had just not left the house. So forget like being able to deal with fans. I didn't know how to deal with like my own social circles, because that happened to some of us, right? We just all got super introverted during COVID. And then when I like finally went out, it was definitely overwhelming, but I think I've always been an extrovert person. I've always been like a people's person, so it wasn't too hard for me. Like, I enjoyed it and stuff. But then I think it started getting hard when I started going to uni and coming back, and it was just this constant switch. It was like I was living a double life, honestly. And then I think that's when it became a bit intense. So my best was when this like really tiny girl, like I think she was 10, 11 years old. I had gone for this fun fair somewhere in Mumbai only, and she had come up to me, and she took out this really tiny bracelet that would never fit me. Okay, she took it out and she gave it to me, and she was like, I made this for the one day that I'd meet you, and I knew you were coming here today.
And she was just like
So
carrying it around in her pocket.
So I
Damn,
came here
dude.
to give it to you, and I was like, that is like, and she was so small. So for me, it was like, this is like the sweetest thing in the world that has just come to me, and it was just so sweet. Like, she was so cute. So I think that was like my favorite, like my best interaction.
awesome.
Yeah, and I don't usually accept gifts and stuff, but I could never say no to
Yeah,
those
like-
eyes. Like, oh my god, she was so cute.
You could have scarred her for life right there. You
No,
could,
no,
like,
I would never.
no gifts, please. I'm sorry.
She was so precious.
Imagine
I
she's
could,
watching this and she gives it to us for our empty shelf item.
No, I have a funny empty shelf item.
Okay.
Like, not funny, but like, yeah. Oh my god, somebody gave. I love these.
Take it.
No. Oh. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, that's my least favorite item on the show. Actually, no, Dave
You
gave
guys-
us this.
you guys-
No,
You
dude,
guys-
that was a very sentimental gift, bro. You hated on it, dude. Like,
You guys should do a special episode talking about all of these and your opinions and rate them.
We're
as
going
to
to.
us.
We're
We've
going
discussed
Yeah.
this, yeah.
Now that I've given you all this idea, I should be a part of it.
yeah. Yours would be number one.
Yeah.
my
it has
favorite
to
is
be
definitely the WWE belt.
For
Yeah,
sure.
that was
That's
the
fire.
That's
best,
cute,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's
Aren't these
Jay got.
expensive?
It's plastic.
No, it's plastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's so
Yeah, you thought it
old.
was real diamonds.
No, but I just assumed.
Aren't these like, what's a lot, dude?
Sobo podcast.
Oh,
real-
podcast.
No, that's
Yeah.
definitely my favorite item, bro. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
I was considering bringing it, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna keep
No,
that.
are
Like
you
that was,
crazy?
yeah,
Of
that
course
was
you
like
would.
that was.
After you told
Sure,
us.
it's for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, and your worst.
Worst,
interaction?
yeah, I was gonna say. So this wasn't like a face-to-face interaction, but I didn't realize how people violated privacy until this happened to me. I was sitting in my friend's like car. We had gone to get ice cream or something, and I was just sitting in his car eating ice cream, and I received like this text on Instagram with a picture of myself
Yeah.
in the car.
Oh,
And
that's
it was
crazy,
just like,
bro.
yeah, and it was just like, yeah, I saw you. And then when I went up on the chat, there was another picture. Like, okay, one picture, I still get it. It's fine. Like, if I see a celebrity, I'd probably be like, oh my God. Yeah, that's not that I'm a celebrity, but if I be like, that's fine. I didn't doubt it. But then when I went up on the chat, I saw another picture of myself at another place, and that's what really freaked
that's
me out. I was like,
fucking
that's scary. So I think that wasn't
This
like
is
a good
how
interaction
all
to
true
have.
crime podcasts
No!
are.
Oh my God!
would imagine.
Do not. I'm
I'm
anyway so paranoid because I listen to this stuff all the time.
yeah.
So
They'll
Yeah.
use this clip in the start of the podcast.
Are you
She always
enjoying,
knew.
are you enjoying your ice cream?
no, this is so bad. Have you heard of
that's
cultivation
cheesy,
theory in media?
No.
Okay, so it's basically when specifically TV, but all sorts of media, like it like sort of alters your perception of reality. So you think that. So because I watch so much crime and stuff,
Yeah, your
I'm
brain
all
is
the more
switched
paranoid.
on.
I'm like, everyone's out to get me. I am not living. So I anyway get so scared with
Yeah,
this kind
yeah.
of stuff. But I do it to myself more because I enjoy watching all of this. So yeah.
Man, that's,
Going off that, at the not to get too deep about things, but one thing I noticed when I was doing research is a lot of your fans see you as like a friend, and even your podcast, it's like very friendly. And
Yeah.
how do you, I guess, it's not really up to you, but how do you toe that line of like, because people who watch you are so familiar with you, they think it's okay to take photos,
Yeah.
versus like,
Parasocial.
yeah, the
relationship.
parasocial relationship. How
Yeah.
do you deal with that?
I mean, I definitely do consider them my friends more than fans. Like there's no two ways about it. Like even if somebody comes up to me, I'm always like, oh my God, how are you? What's your name? Like I like to ask questions. I like to be like that friendly person. But yeah, of course, to an extent, it's still people I don't know, and there's still a question of safety. So I think for me, that problem automatically gets solved because I'm in uni here and stuff like that. So when I'm there, it's like my audience is mainly Indian, so I don't really have to worry about like people coming up to me and stuff like that. So I think that's a problem I've just like sort of avoided. Like it's never been the case.
I'm glad we are on this podcast topic because we have a really fun game planned. And Aman is going to explain this game to you.
oh, okay.
This is it's easily one of the most like excited
Yeah.
I've been for a game.
This
So
is
go.
so one thing these boys realize is to have a good podcast, you need to do 3 things. The first thing is you have to be super deep about everything.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing is
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sincere.
like super intense. The second thing is you have to make everything about yourself, right? Like 'cause
Interesting.
people are watching you, right? If you think you're worth like your conversations are worth listening to, obviously you think you're worth listening to, right? And the third thing is ad integrations. No matter what the product is, you have to make it seem like that shit's fire.
Yeah.
Again, we love all our products, like genuinely.
Absolutely.
We have not repped anything we don't
Yeah.
like, but you know what I'm saying.
100%.
So I'm gonna give each of you a different topic in these 3 categories, and you will have like 30 seconds. So the first round, you'll have to just be super deep about like a mundane thing.
Okay.
The second one, it'll have to be something disconnected to you, like maybe a news headline, and if you have to make it about yourself.
Yeah.
And the third one is doing an ad integration for a product that's not so great.
Okay. I'm stressed. Also, I burped into the mic.
And I'll pick a winner
Okay.
For
each round.
Okay.
And then and like whose line is it anyway? The points don't really matter, but
Okay.
Yeah.
we'll pretend
Yeah.
that they do.
Yeah.
Man,
George,
that's a
you want
great
to go
show, bro.
first?
I don't, but I will.
Okay.
I said that because I don't want to go first. I'm already going to go first.
I do want to go first for sure.
Okay. You have to deep about mundane shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Jay, get deep about a bowl of unsalted white rice.
In
You know.
3, 2, 1, go.
So like I explained to you guys that I wasn't really a foodie, right? That's because growing up I was super skinny and I didn't used to eat at all, right? It wasn't an eating disorder because I just didn't think about eating anything. The only thing that gave me comfort when I went home, my parents used to tell me, man, you're looking pretty thin, is unsalted white rice, right? When I saw
Preach.
that unsalted white rice, my mouth did not water because I do not like food. But man, there's just something about unsalted white rice that can just make a man smile just thinking about it. You know, it's like a good sunrise, or like a child coming up to you in a fair and giving you a present. It's just one of those things that like I wake up in the morning and it's on my mind. Go to bed, it's on my mind.
Awesome, man.
Awesome.
Unsalted white rice.
Thank you
guys.
for opening up.
Wow.
It was hard. You know? It is what it is.
All right, what's Taneesha's?
Watch.
Wait. Sorry, before we
Okay.
get into it, is this just making it like deep, or
Yeah.
do we have to add
No.
ourselves in? Like it's just one out of the three,
This
right?
It's just
Got it,
deep.
got it.
Just
He
deep.
kind of made it about
Yeah,
himself,
like-
which is classic podcast.
Extra points, maybe.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Watching paint dry.
Watching paint dry. Okay.
And-
There's oh sorry.
Go.
Okay, there's a lot that goes into watching time pass by, and I feel like we are so busy in our lives these days that we don't focus on the little things like watching a flower grow or watching paint dry. And I feel like sometimes we just need to sit down and focus on the things that just are a part of life and that create life, because we're missing all these important little moments in life that are important to life.
Man,
That
So
was actually sick.
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of want to make.
I want to
watch
yeah,
paint.
paint dry.
exactly.
What am I going for, man?
Give him a ridiculous one, bro. Fuck him up.
Inoffensive weather. So it's just
Are you serious, bro? They got such nice ones. Inoffensive weather.
weather, bro.
So just like a day, like
just
a
a
day.
day.
Yeah,
It's not too cold. It's not too hot. It just
It just is. Dude.
just the weather,
You
you know?
just walk
Yeah.
outside and it's
yeah.
inoffensive.
Yeah.
Jeez, fuck you, man. Okay, 3, 2. So, you know, the AVG at the bottom of Adi is actually inspired by the fact that life has a way of balancing itself out. You have good days, you have bad days. And as long as you go in with that mentality, knowing that when something bad happens to you, something good is going to happen, that the day is going to be averaged, it's going to be inoffensive in a way. That is what gives me comfort going through life, going through problems, obstacles, and really just gives me the energy I need to make it through some of the worst days in my life. So when I look up at the sky and I see no rain, no sun, just inoffensive weather, it fills me with that passion. And yeah.
Yo, straight up, dude. That was fantastic, man. that was actually like on my mind as well.
that
I
is
was
just
like,
insane,
yeah.
girl.
Okay. I think for
'Cause
that.
you know, they say most of your life is kind of like a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there'll be like big moments, there'll be bad moments.
Yeah.
But like,
But at the end of the night, we'll get
Most-
the club going up on a...
Yeah.
on a Tuesday,
Tuesday.
dude. Dude, I feel you.
Oh, also that reminds me, the stamp duty caption, "Are they not so average?" I gave them that.
Oh, yeah?
I came up with that. I told Abhi, "Did you tell him this was my idea?" He was like, "It wasn't," and I was like, "Don't lie." Like it was literally my idea.
Okay, Aman,
for
since
that
not here,
round,
tell me I won.
since the points don't matter, I honestly think Taneesha did the best job just
did.
because.
Yeah, I kind of
like,
want to watch
Yeah.
paint right now.
Yeah, you know, that made me like, oh shit, you know what? I should watch a wall.
That was dope, actually.
Yeah. So
I don't think we
Thank
could
you.
contain making it not personal about ourselves.
Yeah.
that's what got us.
so 10 points to you.
Love that.
Jay would have gotten a 7 but extra point, so he gets an 8. You know what I'm saying?
My man.
And Adi, yours was good, but I don't think you bought into it, bro. You were laughing
Yeah.
about the inoffensive
Yeah.
weather.
Fuck you,
Yeah, Sid. Yeah, see, Sid, you missed one
It was
episode.
Adi,
This is
not
what
Adi.
happened.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, and he's like, literally the whole thing was make it deep, and he started with, you know my name? Yo, okay. So, a cool 6.
Give me a
cool
5.
6.
Like, just give me an
Okay,
average.
5.
bro.
Make it average, make it inoffensive.
Make it a Tuesday, man.
A Tuesday. I like Tuesdays, bro.
I know, I do as
It's
well.
a
That's
good
what I'm
day.
saying. Like, most of your life is just like a
Tuesday.
regular Tuesday.
I like
you know what
Wednesday
I mean?
more than Tuesday.
Wednesday is the shit.
But Wednesday's like
Wednesday's
kind of like you know.
But
I like
that's-
Thursday. I'm a huge
Yeah,
Thursday.
Thursdays
Thursday's okay.
underrated, dude.
Thursday's
Thursday
overrated,
is
in fact.
no.
Underrated,
Thursday is
bro.
so
But Friday
underrated.
hits
'Cause
different.
Yeah.
Friday,
When you're on Friday,
but
In
it's like a
fact-
roller coaster, right? Like you're like excited to Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And then it's like Thursday is like
Yeah,
just that
Friday
last,
doesn't count. Friday
It's
is
just
weekend.
that it's just that last
Friday is
barrier
dope.
to the weekend, bro.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
like
yeah.
every single thing you do on a Friday, you know it's like it's gonna be great.
No,
Yeah.
but there's something about a Tuesday, bro. I think.
Exactly. It's just
It's
just
nothing.
it's a Tuesday, bro.
It's nothing.
It's like the second
It's
day of the
inoffensive.
week. It's
Yeah.
not even. It's
It is inoffensive, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 5, 8, 10.
10.
Okay, the next round. This one you have to make it about
It's a score on
yourself.
20,
Okay.
guys.
So Jay, do you want to go first again?
No.
I'll go first. We'll do the
Okay.
reverse order.
So Argentina won the World Cup.
Oh,
Make it about you.
Okay.
thank God I didn't. Get
I know,
that.
thank God I
Yeah,
didn't. Like, I don't
No,
even
no,
watch.
I've picked it so. It's
Oh,
like-
okay, okay.
So obviously, I'm a huge football fan. Don't have to get into that, but Argentina, Messi won, and when I look at Messi, I just see so many traits of myself in him. You know, the drive to be great, the desire that he went through, the ultimate certification of his GOAT status. It really just reminds me of myself. And when he lifted that trophy, when Martinez did that dance, when he put the trophy where he did, that was like a big fuck you to the world. And I feel like I'm always like that, bro. I'm always just saying a big fuck you to the world.
Straight up, dude.
Damn.
Man, that was great.
Classic
That's-
hater behavior.
So
right?
you're, so
Fuck
you're
the
not a
world.
Messi over Ronaldo kind of guy.
No, I like Ronaldo way.
That's bad. Who won more Ballon d'Ors, bro? Who won more? Bro, who won the
I
World
actually
Cup?
don't know who won more.
Messi.
Bro, Messi.
Oh,
Messi.
Messi.
Messi has
I'm
8
also a
and
Ronaldo
Ronaldo
fan. Just
No,
because,
I'm a
like,
big Messi
I'm not a
Messi.
football fan at all. It's just all my roommates liked Ronaldo. And
The
I was like, yeah, fuck
personality.
yeah,
No, no,
Ronaldo.
no,
I like the
I
personality.
don't care about football, but my two best friends are like, we love Messi, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And then they argue with everyone, and I've learned these arguments. So for no reason, if I see a guy who's like, I love Ronaldo, for no reason, I'll pick a fight. I'll be like, yeah, but Messi's better, and they get so
We
fired
should
up,
get
and I'm
Siobhan.
like, but
We
no.
should get Siobhan on the
Siobhan
board.
on the
And,
board.
and, no, and then that stupid argument, oh, but Ronaldo's like, oh, scored more goals. And I'm like, but Messi's had more assists. Like, you need to know the science, but I don't know anything. Honestly, I actually don't know.
You should meet our friend Siobhan.
I don't know actually, guys.
He
Don't
came
hate
on the
me.
show and he like spoke mad shit about Ronaldo and he
Bro.
pulled out the stats and
All
everything.
nonsense,
It
and then
was
the
crazy,
comments.
bro. The comments were
Bro.
wild, bro.
Till
The
today, we have
comments
people
were
hating on
wild.
this dude.
No, but you know, and till today, whoever I've seen had this argument comes to the same conclusion that, yeah, like Ronaldo's worked harder, but Messi's more talented. And it always
Yeah,
comes up the
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing. So
that's
why
true,
did you
that-
fight? Why did you fight in the first place if you were anyway going to reach this conclusion?
I feel
It's,
so
it's
called
kind of like
out,
an
bro.
audition, guy. Like, it's
Yeah.
literally, it's like you get super hyped for like 30 seconds and everyone's like, okay. That. and then it's done. Let's talk about the next thing,
We
bro.
were anyway going to come to this. So why?
I once like had a 2-hour-long fight with my friend's younger brother because he was a Messi fan. I was like, "Now fuck you!" bro." And his parents walked in and they just see me like standing over this little dude, being like, "Now fuck you."
But I saw this meme, like of this Messi fan sitting that me getting bored because there's no argument anymore. 'cause
Yeah,
Messi
you know how
won.
sad. That's
It's
why
like-
I watched that final with blood in my eyes, just
Yeah.
pure hatred. I was like, "Fuck Messi," and Messi won, and now I have no legs to stand on. Now I can't even say anything,
And he did a lot of stuff too as well.
bro.
He did the gold stuff.
Okay.
Goal kicking.
What's the Taneesha's topic?
Taneesha's one. The Queen died.
When? I'm sitting right here.
Ah.
I'm so confused. I was so confused. I mean, to spread a rumor like that about someone, specifically me, like, it's not cool to joke about death like that. I just feel like people on the internet these days, in fact, like even in my own comment section, like sometimes jokes get too far and I can't handle it. Like, I'm not okay with you calling me sobo. Like, it hurts. Like, nobody gets it. And then to go too far to say that I died? Come on. That's bad.
Damn,
Sorry,
that-
I
that
don't
was so
appreciate
good.
that.
Bro.
That was
Yeah,
so
I don't
good.
appreciate
I
it.
was like,
I was, bro.
I don't
what?
appreciate
I
it.
was shocked.
Oh
that was amazing.
That was.
Taneesha.
It was the when.
Yeah. I was like,
Bro, like
fucking know the queen dad?
Yeah.
No, I better catch up, dude.
all of us, yeah, last year, I was like,
yeah.
I'm still here, bro.
Damn.
Goosebumps, crazy. Okay. Trump fans storm the Capitol.
The fuck do you give that to me, bro? What?
Okay, 3, 2, go.
You know, all this talk about storming the Capitol. Oh fuck!
has
what?
nothing.
I-
He's-
yeah, I have
flopped.
nothing.
He's
Because I was just like,
flopped,
why have you
bro.
given this
For
topic
a
to me,
second, I was
dude?
like, you're a Trump.
No, not at all. No, not at all.
I was just trying to think of like news, bro.
I don't even think, bro, like Taneesha wins that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just- it's
Let's
done.
stay away from that shit.
Okay, so yeah, another 10
Yay.
points to Tanisha, 7 to Adi. That was
Thank
well
you,
done.
Thank you.
0.
I'll take it, bro. You shocked me with that one. Like,
You gotta make it about yourself, bro.
Okay, last one, the ads.
The
Let Taneesha
ads.
start this one.
Okay.
Oh
This is a
shit,
big
okay.
one, okay.
Now there's pressure.
So
You've killed it both rounds.
Yeah.
That last one was too good, bro.
yeah. Okay,
I
so
was actually shell shocked after that one. I didn't have enough time.
Wait, what's the thing that I have to do?
so it's gonna be an ad for like a shitty product, and you have to like sell it to your fans.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's a ring light that calls you ugly.
Okay. I think as influencers, we have become so obsessed with our looks that everybody needs a little bit of humbling in their life. And I think we are forgetting as a society that morality is the most important thing. And so for anybody out there who really wants to be a better person and like who doesn't, you need this product. This is the most amazing product I've ever come across because nobody in the world, not even my haters, can humble me the way this ring light does. So this is something everybody definitely needs. Everybody out there needs this product.
Sick. You want to drop your code to them?
Yeah, it's ugly.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
Code your ugly 10. Okay, Jay. It's a keyboard,
Okay.
but you can only use letters A to M. So you can only use half the alphabet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you guys ever been playing video games and thought, damn, my PC is super slow. I can't get my hands across the keyboard in one time. Well, we have a product.
Stop that.
Dude, all the gamers.
Yeah, he's not a
ever,
gamer, bro. He
Right?
doesn't
Yeah,
care.
it's
So,
true, you know.
for people who don't know, they just don't know. But if you know, buy the 8 a.m. keyboard. Code A&M for 20% off. Because nobody else is buying this.
Sort of lost me at the end, bro. But it was a solid start.
Solid start.
It was a
Yeah,
good
good start.
concept. It was a good concept.
The
Have you ever
concept.
done like a PC game, like COD or anything on PC?
But what is the keys?
He's saying
The
it's
keys
closer
are like the
together.
shooting button and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
So
You're
they're,
playing
like,
it wrong. You don't even know.
WASD.
if they're like super far apart, then it's like, you know, you kind of have to like maneuver a little bit. Shorter distance. That's why if you're playing like a video game, you don't want to fucking hear. But he's already gaslighting me, bro. He's looking at me, he's like, dude, don't fucking talk.
I hate when people like put you down about things you're passionate about, but also Jay, fuck you, your passions suck.
Passion on a keyboard to all, bro.
This is a fucking ad, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, it's lip balm that tastes like rotten eggs.
Okay. Guys. Guys. Let me be straight up with you, you know. Life sucks sometimes. You don't always get what you like, and you have to learn to deal with that. It's minor inconveniences that add to the resilience in your life. So something as silly as putting on rotten egg flavored lip balm, giving yourself that little bit of stress, a little bit of discomfort at the beginning of the day, the same way you make your bed, the same way you clean your room, can domino into effects that you have never even imagined your life would have. If you want to be a better person, use code rotten eggs 10% and get the lip balm right.
Good.
10%, dude. I got
On a
a way
lip balm,
bigger
like the same
code, bro.
20 rupees, bro.
For this one, I want to throw it out as a crew behind the camera. What product would you buy out of the 3?
Guys, Sid is not here. Don't have to pick a lip, yeah. Yeah,
keyboard?
my
Shut
man,
the
my
fuck
man.
up.
No, because they use the keyboard more often, right? I would assume.
No, they just feel bad for you. They just,
What will you buy? Yeah, the ring light. Okay, so I think based on the feedback, you're last. I apologize. You did a good job, but I think the two guys at the start sort of threw me off the ad read.
Ah, okay.
I would give you second place because you did great until you said no one's buying our product, which is like
That's why I got 20% off. Because it's like a clearance sale.
No.
It's like, guys,
Clearance is
please,
20%.
like, I don't know, dude.
and so then I guess number 1 to Taneesha. So another 10 to Taneesha. That's a clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
7 to
sweep.
you and 5 to you.
Taneesha did a great
let's
job.
go.
Good job,
We
good job,
actually
good job.
had a gift for you, which hasn't come in time, but we'll send it to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's cool. Yeah.
But finally, before we wrap up, I want to know what your empty shelf item is.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So I was like at home and I didn't have anything, so I went out and bought it.
It's like a
for
mini
this.
ketchup bottle.
It is
Ketchup
it's
sachet.
It's not a ketchup. It is these bindis, and the funny story is that I have. Growing up, I never had ear piercings,
Okay.
and everybody around me did. So I used to make my mother buy me these bindis, so I could
Oh.
put on fake
Oh, no way,
bindis
dude.
onto my ears. And then I grew up, and I wasn't allowed a nose piercing, and everybody was. So I still, to this day, take these bindis and stick them on my nose so that I can look a little bit edgy.
Wow, you still don't have any piercings, right?
No, just a belly piercing, no other piercings. Because I'm not allowed any piercings
Got
on
it.
my face. Because my sister got a piercing and it got infected so badly that it left a scar. So my mom's like, I'm never letting
shit.
you get a
Damn.
piercing on your face. So I got these bindis for the.
Sick.
So I think
That's sick.
y'all should put it on.
Yeah, we should put it on.
Yeah, put it on.
Each of you pick one.
No,
and-
but nose wale.
nose.
Nose?
Let's one do nose, one do ear.
I got nose, bro.
You used to have like a ear piercing though. I think you should put on your ear.
No, which is why we've
Ah,
seen
yeah, that's
him
what-
earrings.
I
I,
had
think
earrings.
you should do earrings.
How do you just put?
Just
Stick it on,
stick
bro.
it on, yeah.
Not on
in
the
front. Yeah. What?
Rudolph, bro.
He's just like smack.
You need nails for this. I don't think it's good. No, if it's
No,
up your
he-
finger,
you
how
have
do
to,
you
Aditya.
stick your nose?
Bro, the sticky side has to touch your nose.
My
You
man.
stick to music only.
This is the most. Try it, bro.
I'm kidding. They're really tiny. I get
Okay,
it.
there.
Yeah, it's a little up there. But
Oh, these are. Oh, okay.
It's a little high,
Oh man, this is actually tough. Bro.
yeah, it is.
So just do 1 year.
but thank you. That's a really cool empty
Yeah,
shelf item.
that's a cool story.
Anytime we want a piercing, we just have it.
Yeah, exactly.
I lost.
Jay,
it.
put one on a nipple, bro.
He dropped it.
Okay, hold
It's
on.
fine.
It
it's
is
fine.
impossible. Like we
We'll
don't.
edit the silence out there.
It's the thought that counts.
We should. Oh, we should put one on her, bro.
No, let's
No,
put
no,
it there.
no, no.
Yeah.
Painting.
We're actually removing that painting soon.
I have so many questions about all of these.
Go ahead.
Yeah, ask
Why
us,
don't we
bro.
do it with
Who
you?
gave you this and why? Because this is one of my favorite snacks.
Same, and that's why my girlfriend actually got it.
Okay,
from the
you know
US
what, guys?
for me.
I love
Oh.
this. I cannot seem to get it open, but we will do it at some point.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Give
for
it.
that.
Attach a picture. Yeah.
So this was when your girlfriend came on and she
Yeah,
got
that was when she came on.
And you didn't eat them, so far I'm proud of you. Because
Yeah.
I would have opened them and I would have started.
Well,
All
I'm
for
going
the-
to when
all
she
for the
comes the next
shelf,
time.
Oh, fair.
What else do you want to know about?
Why this?
This was given by our good friend Dave Rayani
Yeah.
because he loves going to Juhu Beach and playing with this.
And it was a
Oh.
toy from Juhu Beach. so-
Yeah.
Sweet. And
We
this-
roasted him so much for it, bro.
You roasted him
Yeah.
so much for it.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna ask about all, so let it be.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
what's the
We'll-
most
we'll-
interesting
we'll,
one?
We'll save it for the pod.
Yeah, save it for the pod. But you don't have to put this in.
Oh,
What
you
about
probably
this?
don't know what this is.
Yeah, why that?
Do you watch Seinfeld?
No. I mean, I watched them when I was younger, but I don't know.
It's like it's done by
Oh,
a
it's
producer,
them.
Sid.
Yeah.
It is them. I
Yeah.
So
see them.
he took like a typewriter and typed this shit up.
Yeah,
That
this
is
was for the Sid
so
birthday
cool.
episode.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
That was actually a great one.
That's so cool.
He's
Bro, I just realized y'all got rid of my empty shelf thing.
No, we didn't.
The
It's
the
here, bro.
agarbatti.
No, it's right. It's
It's
right
here.
behind him.
Oh, okay.
We just don't keep it in.
It's
product.
not in shot. Yeah.
Chill out, bro.
Yeah, but we
Oh.
gotta start. Yeah,
Who's
like
your favorite guest that's come on?
you, of course.
No, come on.
Oh,
come on.
probably-
I know
probably
how this
Siobhan, dude.
works.
That was like a
For you,
sick-
Siobhan?
Yeah, that was
Jay
For
loves
me,
Siobhan.
Emin, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So Emmy's the guy who gave us the condom.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a podcaster as well, so it was just really fun having him on.
Yeah.
like, you know.
That was
Oh,
that was
sweet.
like we did that podcast, and then I was like, that is the reason I started doing this podcast was
Fair
for like
enough.
podcast.
But similar feeling
Nice.
like today
That
in the
was
room
sick.
as well.
Yeah,
It was
it's
so
just
nice to
not
have
me
you.
then. Like,
So who's your favorite guest? You know?
okay.
We just sit with the episode before we.
Oh,
start,
that's true as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
But just off initial feeling, Shiva.
Yeah, no, even
No.
Tej was great, bro. Sorry, Tej.
Oh, yours was stage.
No, I also love
Fuck up,
I mean,
man.
I've known
these guys. It's the one episode they did without me, and they were not stopped talking about it, bro.
They're saying this. I've missed a few because I've been traveling and stuff. And we did a Dave episode with me. And then they did a Dave episode, like reshot it without me. And they said, what an episode, bro. Unbelievable. So good.
The vibes were just different.
amazing, bro.
We
Someone
literally
else
told him,
would-
bro, this
Yeah.
was the best
Yeah.
The best
episode.
episode ever. And I was sitting, oh, really? Oh, I'm excited to watch it.
He's like the guy who leads content, like he's the writer and stuff. And after that Dave episode, we're like, bro, we're changing our whole strategy.
That's too funny.
I'm excited to watch that episode.
No, but thank you so much for being here, Taneesha.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna obviously link everything of hers in the description, but most of y'all already know who she is. Anything you want to tell them before you leave? Let me ask you this question. One of my favorite questions. If you had a billboard that could be seen by everyone in the world, and you could write one sentence on it, what would you write on it?
Oh my god, I hate when people ask me these personality contest questions.
It's not personality. It's like
Don't eat ketchup and shower often.
Oh, I was gonna say
Shower often
something.
and shower hard.
I was gonna say something corny and sweet, like don't forget to smile today. Because
okay,
I don't know.
Thank God we cleared that up.
That's what the word. That's what
I
the word
was-
needs right now. You know, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Don't forget to smile
Today.
today. Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, so you can.
Yeah, I mean every day, but you know, like.
All right, guys. See you for the next episode of EmptyShelfGang.
Having said that, if we have a setback, I'll kick him off. I'll take the setback. Having said that, if we ever get back, I'll play it off like I never meant that. Having said that, the greatest talk show.